They told us to give a disclaimer. The views expressed on this podcast are those of the podcasters, any guests, and do not reflect any of the management, owners, sponsorships, or employees of thereof. Pretty much, if you're soft, don't listen to this podcast. One thing I pride myself on is just being the same and trying to look out for my folks along the way.
Like, even with all these, big things happening, like, you still mad humble, and you still, like, you have enough clout now where you could easily be like, I'm not fucking with this, I'm not fucking with that.
Oh yeah, motherfuckers, it's on. Unrestricted podcast listeners, thank you so much for clicking play. Because of you, those numbers are going up, up, and up. Now, if you want to help support this show, if you want to help support this channel, you know what to do. Head on over to allrock.com. That's ALLRAWK.com. Buy a shirt, buy a hoodie. I'm on a weight loss journey. We got the weight down credit up hoodies up there. We got the shirts. So if you want to support monetarily, go ahead and do that. Allrock.com. Now, I know we just had the holidays. A lot of us are broke. I mean, I got 3 kids. I'm trying to get into a house. I am broker than broke. So if you want to help support non-monetarily, you just want to show some love, like, comment, share, subscribe. It's free to show love. Now, today I got a very special guest across from me. This man has a fight coming up January 24th at the Masonic Temple. Tickets are on sale right now at fiercefightingchampionship.com. He is the Tongan Kong. My man Zeke Latu's in the building.
Yes, sir.
Early. You made it early.
I know.
So Zeke, this is something that I always tell Zeke. I was like, yo, Zeke, man, let's do it at 9:30. I'll expect you at 10. He showed up at 9:50 something. So he was early.
Poly time. I blame my parents.
No, don't do that. Your dad's looking down on you like, nah, son.
Nah, you better. That's all on you. Yeah, I agree.
How you doing, man? How was the holidays? How's everything?
Man, it's good, bro. Holidays was great. It's good to see my family like actually laughing again. So, yeah, it's been great. This holiday has been really good. So
that's good. Do you guys do anything like family get together? Do you guys cook? Are you in the kitchen?
Oh, hell no. I'm in the kitchen eating, but no, I don't cook. But the family came together, and it was pretty dope, bro.
That's good.
Because the last 2 Christmases, it was just weird, and so. But this one was like, hell yeah, everyone's like laughing again.
That's good.
Jokes. We're playing tens, like I wrote you about.
Yeah.
We tried playing spades, but it started getting a little too crazy, and I was like, all right, let's play something else.
Yeah, man. The whole family game dynamic, man. It's funny. You can either go really good or really bad.
Yeah.
I hurt my aunt's feelings a couple times at our family Christmas party.
What she did, she's just like.
Well, no, she's just like she don't really know dominoes, right? And when we're slapping bones, she's like putting the 6 next to the 5. I'm like, Auntie, like, and 6 needs to go with a 6, a 5 needs to go with a 5.
Right.
You're doing it all wrong.
Right.
And she's like, you don't know how to play. Back in the 70s, this is how we used to do it. And I'm like, all right, Auntie, but you guys didn't play by the rules.
Right.
You just making up your own rules. She goes in the corner and eats a little just sugar cookies.
Yeah.
All right, whatever. Your diabetes is gonna act up, but all right. But man, that's good that you guys had a good holiday.
Yeah, bro. It was dope. What about you?
It was good, man. Spent time with family. Yeah. My kids are good. Wifey's going through some like weird health thing, man. Like her muscles are hurting. It's a weird thing right now. I don't know. So she went to the ER. Man, I feel bad for my wife. She went to the ER on Christmas night. Yeah. It was after all the festivities. She was feeling bad like that whole time. And she goes to the ER. She goes to IMC in Murray. Which, by the way, like I love our healthcare workers, but that is the worst emergency room. If you want to go to a good emergency room, go to Riverton. They for some reason they go a step further.
Right.
But long story long, the emergency room doctor is like, hey, this looks like early signs of fibromyalgia, which is a muscle condition. It makes you feel like you. Probably like after you get out of a fight, just bruised all over.
Sore.
Yeah.
Oh man, that sucks.
So she's been dealing with that. It's like no energy, fatigue. So we're in the process right now where I'm convincing her like she's not getting any younger. It's 2025 now. Like we need to like health. That whole saying of health is wealth. Like this is health. We got to take this serious. We got to change the diet up. We got to watch the gluten. We got to watch the sugars. Yeah. Like everything that I'm adapting my life to be right now, I'm trying to convince my wife to like jump on board.
Well, that's good, bro. You're leading the pack. You're leading your pack. So
got to, bro. That's like we got to be examples,
Yeah.
And like for my son, like even my son on Monday, he's going to a whole wrestling youth class. Not like Greco style, like freestyle, like pro wrestling, like in the squared circle and everything. Yeah. Like He wants to be a WWE superstar. So I'm like, yo,
It's
if you
ready.
want it, you got to go get it.
Yeah.
He's 11 now, so it's like, yo, like now's the time.
Yeah. And aren't like WWE wrestlers like actually did wrestling growing up too?
A lot of them did.
A lot of them, right? Yeah.
And
so,
I mean, you look at somebody like Brock Lesnar, NCAA All American, Kurt Angle, Olympian.
Kurt, yeah.
You know, Gable Stevenson.
Yeah.
Like a lot of those guys have meddled in actual wrestling.
Yeah.
And money wise, it's like the entertainment portions. That's where the money's at.
Right.
I mean, the only next thing for a wrestler is UFC or MMA.
Or MMA. Yeah.
But a lot of them don't got the hands.
Right.
You know, but I mean, they tell me this, because anytime I talk to you guys, you athletes in mixed martial arts, they say like wrestling is one of those things where it's like if you have a good wrestling base, you can be very deadly in the cage. Do you feel like wrestling is one of those pillars, or what's your thoughts there? As far as
It's one of the pillars, yeah, for sure. Like, if you don't know anything but you know wrestling, that would save you in the cage, because like you could just wrestle hump the whole time, like just keep him on the ground. You can be a good hand. You can be a good striker, but like if a wrestler just grabs a hold of you and takes you to the ground, it's a whole different world, bro. It's just like, it sucks if you don't know any ground. And so
once you get down there,
yeah. So for like ground, if you just know wrestling, you don't need to know jiu-jitsu or anything else. Like if you know wrestling, you're good.
How's your wrestling?
It's getting better. I want to shout out to Rad Martinez.
OG.
The OG right there.
He don't know me, but I've been in this. I mean, I've been in this since 2007. And so to see him come up, and at a time, I think it might have been something to do with his pops to stop his career from going more. I don't know if I said that with empathy, but it's like that was what I was told. His dad got sick or something.
Yeah, he took care of his father, and it's crazy because I've been looking for like a legit wrestling coach and MMA coach, but someone that's like really well known or like well rounded with MMA, especially just wrestling. And I seen him and his documentary at Still Fist, and I was like, damn, who's this? And he was rad, and I was like, I think I want to train with this guy.
That guy is nice, man.
Yeah.
He not only did he have good wrestling, great wrestling, but he punched like a lot of power.
Yeah.
And there was a moment where you would see him on like it wasn't Still, it was it might have been UTC Ultimate Fighting. What was it? Ultimate Combat Experience.
Yeah, Ultimate Combat Experience.
You would see him like, I want to say monthly. Yeah. And then all of a sudden he was just done. And I was like, damn, whatever happened to this guy? Yeah. You know, there's a lot of guys like that. Like, are you familiar with Travis Marks?
Dang it.
So Travis Marks, he's another OG. He was like a bantamweight, I believe. Damn. He was Utah Highway Patrolman.
Oh wow!
Yeah, he was featured on. You remember the brand Tap Out?
Yeah. He was on there.
He was on their show.
Wow.
Yeah, he was tied in with Tap Out.
Wow.
Those guys were out here in Utah. You would just see them at like the old Club Elevate. I don't know if you remember Club Elevate, the hotel.
I used to work there. Yeah. Yep.
So those were times where there was always like this moment where we were about to go over this hump.
Yeah.
And it never happened. And I feel like guys like you are gonna put us over that hump.
Right. Yeah, because I kind of feel, I was like, I swear Utah had a bunch of fighters, because when I was in high school, I seen it on K-Jazz, and I was like, and then I'll just see their career like blow up. They get fights, and I don't know what happened. I was like, people think there's not a lot of fighters in Utah, but there's a bunch.
For years.
Yeah.
For a long time.
For years, way before me, like way before any of the guys now. It's like Rad Martinez's time, and so.
You look at you, and that's what I want. And I don't know, I'm getting chills thinking about this, but I want, and I've said it over and over again, I want the documentary. I want somebody to really tell the story of Utah MMA.
Yeah.
Because the guys that did it before, like Mike Stenham and all that stuff, like those guys that paved this way, Jeremy Horn, when he moved out here, Jeremy brought a lot to Utah. Not only the skill, because now we have somebody that's really skilled and has hundreds of fights from all over the world. But now we have a home for Utah MMA, you know, with Elite Performance.
Right.
We didn't have a lot of gyms. You know, Absolute became a thing, and all these other gyms started popping up. Now there's a gym on every corner.
I know,
you know?
there's gyms everywhere now.
Which is great, because it doesn't always work out at one gym. You know, sometimes you gotta grow and you gotta progress.
Right.
And I want that story told.
Yeah.
especially for the heavyweights. I mean, you're making history.
Yeah, I'm trying.
No, dog, you are. Like, you're going to be
thanks, bro.
you're in the Utah MMA history books.
Hell yeah.
You know, same thing with our brother Kent.
Yep.
You know, same thing with Joe Haro.
Yep.
You know, Zach and Fierce, the guys and girls that help create this thing, this community. There's a mark in Utah MMA, but we also need to tell what happened before.
Yep.
Because we need to know where we were and how we are now, you know?
Yep.
So hopefully somebody's watching and listening to this and we can create a cool documentary.
That would be dope.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be surprised if some of the OGs just hit you up and say, hey, let me hop on.
Yeah. I'm with it.
Yeah.
I'm with it. I would love to sit and talk and hear these stories. Like there's another guy, DeMarcus Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
You know DeMarcus?
Yeah.
I think he might have had a chance at UFC, or he was in UFC. He got to like the highest
He
level.
actually went pretty far. Yeah.
He was a huge prospect, and then all of a sudden he goes. I don't know what happened to him.
Yeah.
You know, and this happens often.
I know, freak.
There was a guy Lee Spider Dawes, another guy David Castillo.
Oh, David Castillo. Yeah.
A lot of guys
I've
from
seen him.
Elite.
Yep. That's crazy.
My brother Kofi. I don't know if you go coach at Jitsu from
Kofi, yeah, from
Cache Valley.
Cache Valley, yeah.
A great wrestling.
He's a dope
guy.
dude too.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of actually really great fighters in Utah. That just remind me of the last podcast we were on, and they were like clowning on me when I was saying there's a bunch of fighters from Utah. There's Court McGee.
Don't say names. The comments were, you forgot about this.
Yeah, and then some of them, he said there's a bunch, and then he just names one.
It's hard to think on the spot, all right?
Yeah, and I was like, damn, these guys are catching my ass, dude. Damn.
That's all right, though. But Utah MMA history will be told, and I'm just excited to see that whole picture come to fruition.
Yeah, bro, I'm excited for that too.
You obviously we're jumping into 2025. You got a fight coming up January 24th at the Masonic Temple. Fierce Fighting Championship 37. Get your tickets at fiercefightingchampionship.com. Do you have New Year's resolutions? Do you believe in New Year's resolutions?
Man, I don't believe in New Year's resolution. I believe your new goals can be set any day, anytime, anywhere. It doesn't have to be a New Year thing. But it's nice if you can do it with the group.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're like really about change, you can just do it anytime. And so it's cool. Like if I have a group of friends or people I love and we're like, hey, let's do it together. Let's do a weight loss journey or let's go visit our loved ones more, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that. But me personally, mine is already started since I came into the fight game. And so it's just like, especially my losses. And so it's like, every time I lose, that's a New Year resolution for me. I got to work on this, got to work on that, and so. How
was your 2000? How do you when you put a cap on your 2024? How do you feel like you in your professional career as a fighter? How do you feel like your 2024 was?
Dang.
And I know it's hard to kind of grade yourself or look back on yourself because I feel like we're our toughest critic.
Right.
But how do you feel like when you look at the totality of your year? How does Zeke Latu look at himself?
I would say I've learned a lot from my losses this year. I feel like I've improved in a lot of things, fight-wise, learning how to control my emotions, picking my shots better, actually listening to my coaches. I think I've improved a lot this year, and so especially with the fight game because I went on that 2-fight losing streak, and I was like, all right, I need a break. And so,
I mean, it's debatable that loss streak, right? Because I mean, every fight that you've been in, the losses you lost, but right. I feel as a fan and as somebody that watches, I'm like, man, Zeke won those fights.
Yeah.
Until you didn't.
Yeah. Until my arms didn't get raised.
Yeah, I think it's fair. I think it's fair to say that about yourself. Your last fight, that was against homeboy from Florida.
From Florida.
In the Maverick Center.
Yeah.
You jacked your foot up.
Man, that thing was fat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened? When did it happen? What went down?
The first round, bro. Like the 15 seconds in, I rolled my ankle.
Oh, that's right.
And my ankle's always been messed up, but like that one, I don't know what I did. I switched going to the right at the same time, and then my foot caught, but all my weight was already going that way. And that's why I ran into the cage. And I looked down, I could already see my feet just like slowly swelling up.
Did you still threw kicks out there?
I still threw kicks on the same foot, bro. I was like, and I think that's what made it like worse. And so, yeah, bro.
Why aren't we wearing a brace?
I know I need to start doing that.
Well, yeah. What are you doing? Wrap that thing up.
I know I need to wrap it up more. So
when I'm watching, because I'm we're at the Maverick Center. As I'm watching it, I'm like back in the corner, so I can kind of see, but then I kind of can't. And you were going west because you were backing up west, and I thought it was a slip. And so I was like, oh, shit, this fool slipped.
No, bro, I rolled it. Yeah, I rolled it bad, bro. And I was like, that's why I switched my, because I usually fight in southpaw. And then I went to orthodox. And then I was like, because I couldn't laterally move like I wanted to, like explosive-wise. Like I couldn't jump to the right. And so a lot of people were like, were you tired? I was like, no, I had to only walk straight. Like I had to walk him down, and fucking McFadder kept fucking making me work, and I was like, God damn,
that's a heavy boy too,
bro. He got me with some good knees, and I was like, all right, I gotta try to finish this fight. That was a good one.
That was one. I mean, that fight, man. I'm nervous. I mean, you guys put me through so much anxiety when I see you guys get in there, and it's like I know you guys are good. I know you guys are you guys are great at what you do, you and Kent. But there's always something where it's like every fight is a better fighter, and you're gonna be fighting a better fighter January 24th with May. Mm-hmm. How have you been preparing yourself for this guy?
We're just still doing the same thing, just grinding, doing a lot of ground stuff, a lot of defense, and basically, I've actually done a lot more grappling in this fight camp than any other fight camp. Just so if it does go to the ground, just stay calm, and just be comfortable on the ground. I'm not too scared on the ground, and so I've been training a lot with some big old boys, and so.
Are they out here?
Yeah, they're over here.
Okay, because I think that was something I was going to bring up is that Utah, as far as our guys, I haven't really seen a lot of pro heavyweights.
No, there's not a lot of pro heavyweights. One of them I've been training with, his name is Sonny Finau, and he's over there at Mono Grappling in Eagle Mountain. And so I'll grapple with him a lot, and Taki and Vi, and some more big boys. And they put me in bad positions. Like, we don't just start like who goes to the ground first. They'll get me in bad positions, and we just start from there. And so, which is good because they're heavy, bro. Like, they're like, oh. Like, yesterday, Vi was on me, and I was like, dude, I hate you right now, dude. Dude, he was super heavy. Big old Samoan dude. And so, yeah, I just been training a lot with the big boys. So, just on the ground stuff. Striking, that's all Marcos.
Yeah.
Marcos is the king of that stuff, bro.
Classic, right?
That classic, yo.
Yep. He, I would love to see Marcos in 2025. I hope he gets a fight. Yep. I want to see him back.
I know, me too.
I mean, Karate Combat was cool. Seen a lot of great glimpses of him in there, but let's get back to MMA.
Yeah.
Let's see you back in the octagon or in the cage and get busy.
Get them elbows going again.
Yeah. Because we see, I mean, Marco had a great 2024 as a coach,
Yeah. Oh, I agree.
Seeing you guys get back to wins, going and help Court get a win here at home.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of great visions and whatnot. And then, obviously, PFL with Kent, like, building you guys up. And I don't know, man. I just want to salute Marco. I feel like
so.
as coaches, we have to make sure that we give those coaches respect, and Marco's that guy.
Marcos. And I've been working with Joe Bish, too.
Shout out to Joe.
Yeah, Joe is working with him, it's like, it's hard to explain. Like, he motivates the shit out of you, bro.
Yeah.
You should train with him one time.
I'm scared.
No, bro. He's like when he sees you tired, he's like, you're the fucking champ. You're the fucking champ. This is what you fucking signed up for. Ain't no one fucking with you. And I'm like, yeah, you right. Boom.
Yeah, let's get it.
So,
has Joe found a home yet?
Yeah, he has a gym out there in I don't know. It's like it's like in a warehouse or something.
Okay.
I forgot the address. It's like 90,000. You know the address? I don't know.
Sandy area?
Yeah, Sandy area.
Okay.
So, Yeah, he's bad. You should try it. Try it one time, bro.
I'm down, man. I had my first. That's one thing that I'm proud of myself for 2024 is that I had my first boxing class.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I was going to write you about that. I was like, I remember the last time we talked, it was like, yeah, people's been. I was like, no, I'm good. People have been trying to get me to get in the gym. I was like, no, I'm
Finally
good.
did it.
Now you're doing it, bro. Fuck yeah, dude.
So now I'm like, damn, I need to get a jiu-jitsu class. Oh, that's Waldo, by the way.
What's up,
If
Waldo?
You guys haven't met Waldo.
Yeah, I remember Waldo.
It's, the photographer, videographer.
Yeah.
This year, I would love to do another class of some sort, some type of activity. I don't know if it's jiu-jitsu, wrestling, something, because I also got to keep my back in mind, too. Like, I don't want to fucking herniate another disc or make it worse. So I got to figure that out. Low impact, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm excited.
Hell yeah, bro. Me too. You looking great, man.
Thank you.
So, shit.
Sometimes you don't see it, though. Like, it takes old photos to be like, nah, man, you're progressing.
Yeah, and it's also like my brother would say, because he's on a weight loss journey too, but he says like you can only tell when someone else sees it, you know. And so, bro, I see it.
Was your brother at the last fights at the Masonic Temple?
Oh yeah. Oh no. He's only there at my fights. You probably seen him, big old Tongan dude with glasses.
I think so.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure I did.
Yeah, that's actually one of my main training partners too. He just loves to grapple me because he knows he's heavy.
Yeah.
And he's actually decent on the ground. So
there's a different strength with brother strength too, though.
Oh yeah.
Like when it's your sibling.
Yeah, he just wants to like win all the time. And so it's good. But I'm like, dude, what the
Yeah. Calm down.
Yeah. I'm like, all right, whatever. Make me work then, I guess. So
January 24th, you're gearing up for this fight. You're you're out of the fight city. How was that? Like, how was it being? Because I know you from coming from Fight City. How was it leaving and going to a different gym?
Oh, dang, dude.
Now let me tell you what this story that Zeke is about to tell us. It's very, very deep, and I need you to go onto the Patreon to check it out in full detail. The patrons only get it first. So if you haven't subscribed, if you have not joined the Patreon, now go do it. It's free to join. Patreon.com/Dre Rawka. So much content is coming up, and I'm excited for you to hear the rest of this story. That's why I asked if you guys had a conversation, because it seems like too much of a relationship just to be like peace, you know, on both sides. Like maybe there was a misunderstanding. I don't know. Maybe the time just ran its course. Maybe it's just done. But I love where your character shined, where it's like I can't do that to Kent. Like there's things that are bigger than what was, you know, like we have to have some type of loyalty in this, you know? Yeah. So man, shout out to you. What's your thoughts on Kent winning the Fighter of the Year?
Oh, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Like I was hella happy for him. I was like, that makes fucking perfect sense. Like this guy has been on a winning streak and he came off from a loss that he prepared for in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You know, and he still was like, all right, let's run it back. Let's go back to fierce. Let's get my wins back up. And he won and he split open Ruben on the forehead, bro. You see that thing?
It was bad.
Dude, it was bad.
Yeah.
I didn't see it until like I got close to him. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And so, dude, that more props to him, bro. Like this guy's this is the honest truth. When I see Kent like continuing on his journey and fighting, this is when I was still in construction, bro. I was like, damn, that's fucking inspirational because this guy's still going at it. Like he was the Stillfish champ, he was still fighting, then he went pro and he's killing it. Yeah. And so if it wasn't for him and me seeing that, I probably wouldn't be fighting because now I'm playing catch up with him. I see him as the guy that I want to be. And so right now it's like, all right, I gotta pick it up a little bit next year for myself too. So yeah, he's a great leader for me. Yeah, he's a great leader for me. So
not only yourself, but I feel like Utah MMA in general.
Oh, I agree.
You got a guy that's a great father, great spouse, great brother, like guy that has morals. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that's what we want. That's what I want in our athletes. I want somebody that is going to show up to fights, even if they're not fighting. Just show love and just take the thing serious. And for 2024, with you got a great. Because Kent was active. I mean, I think he had 4 fights.
Four fights in 1 year.
And 3 of them were in the Fierce. Yep. You know what I mean? And So you look at guys like you that have a great opportunity to kind of match that. I mean, you fighting it at the top of the year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let's make sure that we're healthy.
Yep.
And fucking just keep on rolling. And then who knows where you're going to be at in 6 months.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You might get that call.
Yeah. Let's get it. I just got to get this guy out the way.
Got to get him out the way.
Freaking Jeremy May. That's going to be a tough, I mean, that's the toughest opponent, I feel like.
As it should be, right?
Yeah.
The next fight's always going to be your toughest fight.
Yeah, that's true.
You just got to prepare. Just got to stay focused, man. It's all in here.
Yep.
How do you make sure that you are clear up here and that you're healthy in the mind?
The coaches, I talk to the coaches a lot, or I'll be like, if I have that urge to train or just hit pads, I'll just go to the gym, just train, get it out, and just talk a lot. Talk a lot with my girl, talk a lot with my family, my brother. I talk a lot to my brother, Inoke. I talk to like friends and family, just to keep my mind busy.
Mm-hmm.
And they remind me all the time, like, hey, dude, you're going to win. Like, you're a bad dude. And so that actually helps a lot, especially when you're growing up and, you know, you hear a lot of shit talking.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that positive affirmations is pretty good from a lot of the people that I do care about. So you always hit me up a lot. And so.
Because I believe in you, man.
Thanks,
and your family, we all believe in you.
Thank you.
But we're not in the cage, right?
Yeah.
We're not in the cage. It's all on you. Work comes up to you. We can be there to try to motivate you. Man, I was looking, and I look at you and Kent, and I look at your guys' videos when you're hitting pads. I'm like, fuck, man, I need to go hit the treadmill. I need to go lift or something. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be able to fucking be like, yo, I want to go and spar with Zeke. Yeah. You know what I mean? At some time, you know what I mean? I want to try to get to those points. And as much as you say that Kent motivates you and inspires you, you're doing that for somebody else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So in 2024, man, for me, I'm like, man, you got everything to be successful in this profession and live off this profession.
Yeah.
And why not you? That's what I always say. Why not you? Whatever profession, whatever it is that a person across from me is doing, I'm like, why can't you be the face of the UFC? Why can't you go and take that belt from John Jones?
Right.
I mean, he's the GOAT, but damn, a GOAT needs to be slayed at some point.
That's right.
Or maybe he's retired by that time. Regardless, like, you're in a division that has a very small pool of guys. And the harder you work, the more determined you are, the more disciplined you are, you're only going to get there. Yeah. It's going to happen. It's just a matter of time. You know, God's will.
Yes, sir. Godspeed. Yeah.
You're going to be there.
Yes, sir.
Speaking of low pools for the heavyweight division, we just had our brother Kent Mafileo took out Roundstone. I mean, devastating blows, right?
Yeah.
Really bad blows. What's going through your mind when you're watching that fight? Because he's fighting a guy that you lost to.
Yeah.
I mean, you were kicking Roundstone's ass and then till you weren't.
Yeah.
What was your thoughts when when you found out he's going to be fighting him, and two, when you're cage side? I watched the fight, but then I'm looking at you.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you in the corner. I'm like, oh, look at it. Oh, Zeke's hype right now. As soon as he dropped, I'm like, oh, I see you jumping. I'm like, you're still on the clock, Zeke. Keep us safe, Zeke.
Me and my whole crew, we're all just watching the fight. I look around. I was like, dude, you guys supposed to be doing security.
But what's going through your mind when this fight is when it gets told or gets announced, and then when the fight's actually happening?
When I found out they were both fighting, I was kind of bummed, like, because I wanted to run it back with him, and then he joined Fight City, and that just made it weirder. And so I was like, okay, so you joined Fight City, and you're running it with my boy Kent. All right, fuck it, Kent's gonna kick your ass. Like, that's exactly what I thought. I was like, Kent's gonna kill you, and then I see Kent doing this thing. I was actually learning a lot. I learned a lot from that fight. What I've learned was Kent was being more patient, whereas for me, I was just trying to kill him, and then I went straight to the ground with him. So I learned a lot from Kent. It was just like he was playing distance, threw some bombs, back out, threw some bombs, then elbows, like just the elbows, and I knew it was going to get through, and so I just went nuts, bro. I was like, oh, yeah. I don't know. I was just, like, super excited that he won. And so, nothing against Roundstone. I actually like Roundstone. Like, he's a good person, but
yeah,
I don't know what he was thinking that if I was gonna help him or not in this fight. I was like, what the fuck?
But how do you really help? He just held on to the cage. He literally just took a step back and was just resting on the cage.
Yeah, I think he was trying to. This is because I fought him. I think he thought Kent was gonna go to the ground with him. Like probably double.
Well, he did
him.
for a minute.
He did, and then but Kent was smart enough to be like, all right, fuck no, go back, like create distance, and then just give him these hands. And I should have done that a little bit better, instead of just going in for the kill and then going to the ground immediately. And so, yeah, that was a beautiful performance by Kent, dude. That was like surgical with that freaking elbow, man. Yeah. I swear, every fight he has where there's elbows involved, someone is getting cut. And so I wrote and I was like, bro, your freaking elbows are fucking scary.
Hell yeah.
Dude. And it doesn't look like anything, but like when I seen that guy's cut Roundstone and the other guy he scalped. Did you see that fight? I was like, oh my God, dude.
Yeah, that's why I wish PFL would allow fucking elbows.
Wait, what?
They don't allow elbows. That's why he wasn't able to throw elbows at the PFL fight.
Ain't no way.
Watch his fight back. He didn't throw one elbow.
Oh wow, I gotta look. What?
He didn't throw one elbow.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you can't throw elbows in PFL.
Oh hell no! I need to go to UFC then.
Yeah. It's a major thing, and because Kent, there was so many times in that PFL fight where it's like, man, I wish Kent could throw elbows right now. When he was against the cage, he had the Cameroonian guy against the cage.
Yeah,
I was like, fuck, if he could throw elbows.
That's his world, bro. That's elbows is because I feel like that's the most violent I see him is when he can throw elbows.
Hell yeah,
jeez. So I'm trying to learn some elbows, bro. I'm just too big. Like people don't get it. Like my shoulders and traps get way tired just from doing this because I'm too big up here. I fucking hate it, bro. I hate it.
You're too buff.
Yeah, I was like, God, one good elbow. That's all you got for me.
Stop lifting washer machines.
I'm trying, bro. I'm trying to quit that stupid ass job. I fucking hate that job.
Motherfucker over there squatting dryers and shit.
Yeah, you see that shit? I was like, hey, can you help me with this washer up the stairs? Fuck. I hate moving.
Man, but I mean, the harder you work, the more you can fucking just all in the fighting.
Yeah.
You got a lot of sponsors. Do you have help with this? Is it just you? What's going on there? Is it just people reaching out and be like, y'all believe in you?
It's like both. It's
okay.
Like the beginning of my fight career, I did like free company logos on my thing.
Yeah.
And but yeah, sponsors do like they do pay for those spots on the shorts and the shirt and the posts and stuff. But it's enough just to pay my bills, and so it's perfect. So I'm grateful for it.
Yeah.
So
take it up a tick though. 2025, we're taking it up a tick.
Okay.
I got some ideas. I'm gonna I'll tell you after we get done. Going back to Kent and Roundstone. Kent finishes Roundstone. Next fight for Kent, most likely Vandera or Jared I think it's Vandera, the heavyweight champion right now in pro division. Possibly, I mean, unless he gets an offer at PFL or UFC.
He has to get an offer. That's just crazy to keep a heavyweight that's ranked #1 for a long time still fighting local. That's just my opinion. Like, to keep him still locally. Yeah. And none of these big promotions are taking him.
Well, I think guys are scared. Because it's a risk, right?
Yeah, it's he's 9 or 8. We were 9 or 8.
I think
9-2.
Yeah.
And yeah, of course, that's a scary record. Mm-hmm. No one wants to. Especially upcoming prospects, they're like 92. Like
he's not a typical heavyweight either, right? No. Like the guy's good.
Yeah,
the guy's good. And the fact is that when Kent fought him, Kent put it on him.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Of course, he didn't want to stand and get those elbows.
Yeah,
but Kent has gotten so much better from that fight. Now with the win over Roundstone, I'm assuming he gets a rematch unless Vandera goes up, right?
Yeah.
If the heavyweight title is relinquished, Kent's next fight may be for the title. Obviously, we know you're not going to fight Kent. Is there a chance that Zeke in 2005 or 25 is going to leave Fierce and go to a different promotion just because the pool is so small?
Are you sick of podcasts that just interview people with the same questions and gossiping nonsense?
Are you tired of hearing about what's wrong with the world? Can you locate your nearest orphanage?
Who cooked the Last Supper?
R.I.P. Mr. Potato Head.
Seppuku Harakiri.
Where is Mavis Beacon?
This is Hoss.
And this is Host Beefy.
listen to the Beans and Rice podcast.
Exclusively in Braille and all streaming platforms.
Patent pending.
No pukesters helping me to the left, and no pukesters helping me to the right. Didn't need 'em then, don't need 'em now.
You are the ex-champion already.
Now this is the way, Tony and David, that you do the figure 4 leg lock.
You love wrestling.
Do you believe that Stone Cold Steve Austin is the greatest entertainer of all time?
Or maybe that Shawn Michaels is the sexiest man alive.
Or did you have a thing for Sonny from the years of 1994 to 1996 like I did?
Did you know Yokozuna isn't even Japanese?
If you could count the number of dimples on Rikishi's ass, this podcast is for you.
Follow us, the Figure 4 Podcast on Instagram, at Figure 4 Podcast. And check us out on YouTube.
Do it.
Tell your punk ass friends about us.
Yeah.
So there's already promotions that's been hitting me up. Me and my managers actually hit me up with a few different promotions too. And so, yeah, for sure. I definitely want to, I love Fierce. I love Utah. But I feel like because the pool is pretty small, it's about time we travel a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, take Tongan Kong somewhere else. I know Fury Fighting out there in Texas hit me up. I know Sony got the connection with Octagon. Have you heard of them?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, they're pretty big, bro. They're like in Europe.
Oh,
or
wow.
like stuff like that. Even if it's not that, like some promotions in, Cali where Dominico went to.
Yeah.
So
was that tough enough?
No, it was damn, I forgot what it was called.
It was in San Diego. I know that.
It was in San Diego, and so stuff like that. I think it's time for me to travel more and keep my numbers growing, and so yeah, I'm excited. I think I would. This is my honest opinion. I think I would perform better when no one I know is there.
Really?
I think so, bro. I think so.
You have such a big draw. Like, you bring a crowd. People love Zeke Latu.
Yeah.
And if they don't know you, by the time they see you fight, they love you.
Yeah, yeah, that is.
It's the truth, bro.
Yeah.
You have the personality. You fight electric. You don't fight boring. You fight electric. And people want that from a heavyweight.
Yeah.
You know, people want to see that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited, man.
So 2025, I mean, obviously we got January 24th at the Masonic Temple for Fierce Fighting Championship 37. But with the small pool, we're thinking possibly take some fights outside of Fierce.
Yep. We're going to travel, brother.
Hell
I'm going to
yeah.
bring you with me.
No, I mean,
That'd be dope.
3 kids.
Oh, never mind.
No, I mean, we'll see, right? Like, shit, we'll see what happens.
For sure.
Wifey's all in on Zeke Latu. I was showing her your when you were at EOS. I was like, man, I would not want to fight this guy. You're so fucking fast. You're so quick, and I feel like that in your last fight, homeboy. I mean, he was like what 6'3", 6'2".
Oh, McFadden?
Yeah.
That was a big ass dude.
He was tall.
Yeah, I was like, damn.
And I don't think he realized how fast you were either.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, the guy hasn't fought. I think he was out for like 6 years or something like that.
Yeah.
When you see, you can see your opponent and be like, oh shit, like this dude's quick. You hit Cortez with something I didn't even see.
Shoot, I hit him with something I didn't even see. Dude, if it wasn't for my boy right there with the camera and he got that angle, I don't think any of us, including myself, would have known, bro. So
It was a left, wasn't it?
yeah, in the video, it was my right hand.
It was your right?
A jab.
Oh, that's
It was a
right.
jab rolling under. Like I threw a jab, but I rolled under.
Damn.
But I know I rocked him with the very first jab. Like I faked it and he went this way and boom.
What's that feeling like knocking somebody out?
Oh, it's the best feeling ever. I think every fighter loves that feeling. It's just like, damn, all that hard work is like showing, it's paid off. And so it's the best feeling ever for a fighter, bro.
When you knock them into a different dimension, it's just like, oh man.
It just gets you hyped, bro. You just want to I don't know, it just gets you crazy. Feels good.
There was a move at the Masonic Temple that Joel did, that elbow.
Oh, that
the
freaking,
perfect timed elbow. Rang throughout the whole Masonic Temple.
Dude.
Oh my God. Sound like a bat. I told my
Yeah.
boy, I was like, I sent him the video. I was like, dude, if you heard this in person, you wouldn't believe the way this thing sounded.
Yeah.
Because it was like perfect timing. Like it was quiet. The audience is quiet. And then you just hear that whap. And it just cracked, super cracked. But the dude still kept coming.
Yeah.
Fucking Terminator.
Dude, I know, man. That guy was like, either he has an iron chin or something. Maybe experience. Probably experience. Because he did touch the UFC a few times, right?
I think so.
And so, but dang, Joel was like catching with some cool stuff too. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna try that in my next fight.
Do you ever practice like some unorthodox type of shit?
Yeah, we do it with I practice it a lot with Marcos and Rad. Rad has me doing some crazy stuff too, and I'm like, ooh, this is why I love MMA. This is dope. So, yeah,
Keep sharpening those tools.
Who knows, bro? You might see me do some crazy shit.
Dang.
That'll be nuts.
Rolling Thunder, leg kicks and shit. Tell me a little bit about the security company. You're the ones keeping us safe at the fights. I mean, you do different events all over the city. Talk a little bit about that.
So Solid Security is it's just a security company I'm trying to start, get it going, and it's just my main focus on that was to do like big events and like executive security. Like people that's worth a lot of money and do like private security and stuff like that. And my goal for that is to make it big and have fighters just work for me, fighters and ex-military, to take the big jobs like executive stuff. The reason is because moving is tiring, bro. Like, dude, that thing sucks. I have my girl work with me sometimes, and we both just look at each other like, dude, F this.
Yeah.
Like, this job sucks.
That's the worst, right?
Yeah.
I hate calling people. I always call a friend, yo, can you help me move? They leave you on red.
They leave you on red, or they'll be like, dude, I'm busy, but they're on the video games.
Exactly.
I've been there before.
Nobody wants to move.
No one wants to move, bro.
You.
And like, even if, because I get paid under the table for those jobs, and so that's still pretty dope, but damn. Sometimes it's too much, man. Like, I'll go to training, and I'll try to be mentally present, but I'm way too tired. Like, some guys, you can be like a 145, it'd be so easy for him to take me down. I'm just, energy is gone and everything. And so security is something I'm already used to. Like, I was in the military. I'm already fighting. I'm a pro fighter. Like, I understand the rules of engagement and all that. And so, and that's the easiest. Like, I've done a lot of security, and all you're doing is just sitting there or standing for like maybe 4 hours, 5 hours.
Watching fights.
Yeah. And if you're lucky, you're friends with the promoter. So just watching fights and stuff. And so, yeah, that's it. And so we're slowly trying to make it grow, and eventually it's gonna be bigger. I just gotta keep winning fights and promoting it on my side too. And so,
yeah, I think you could lean. I mean, you could do everything you want, but I just think that there's a huge thing being missed where you are ex-military. Like, people love to support the military. People love knowing that they're supporting a company that is a veteran and somebody that has served the country and did this thing, right? So I just think that letting that be known.
Yeah.
Like, doing literally, you don't have a Instagram for just the security, do you?
I had my boy create one. He only has like one picture of it.
Well, we need more, right?
Yeah.
Like, you should have a whole bio. Get to know your security guys.
Oh, yeah.
Where it's like your face headshot. You can come and do it here. We can take photos, and where it's like Zeke Latu, head security. This is his background. He's pro fighter, ex-military, Marine Corps, like all this stuff, telling who you are, so people know who you are. There's a friendly face, Yeah. And that's something that even Fierce or whoever can share it. And now the patrons, when they go to the Masonic Temple, it's like, oh, I know that face.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because sometimes
Dude,
security.
you're really good at this.
I know. Security could be an intimidating thing, and some security guards can be dickheads, but I've never seen that from your guys. Your guys are very helpful, help people get to where they need to go, making sure. I've never seen an issue ever. Like, you guys are on top of it, so I just think that if you introduce the guys, it would just help with obviously bookings. You don't know who's in the crowd.
Right.
That was one thing when I started DJing. Even if I'm performing for 5 people in the crowd, it's like, perform as if the world's watching, because you don't know who in that 5 can get you to the next spot.
Right.
You just never know.
Yeah.
So just lean more into it. Like, it's time to take it a step further. If you want to get away from lifting fucking dryers, it's time to grind, bro.
You're right.
It's time to grind. Right. And if you build it, they will come. If people see you grinding, they're going to jump along. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
You just got to put in the work. You got to give the people something to fight for.
Yeah.
You got to give the people something to fucking be like, I want to jump on that.
Yeah.
It's like the I use this saying all the time, but you're more likely to help the person that's out pushing their car rather than the person in their car waiting for AAA.
Oh, that's true. That is true. Damn.
So get out your car and
dropping
fucking push.
some jewels, bro. I'm gonna steal that, dude.
You can have it. You can have it.
Right.
I'll give that to you. So foot's good.
Yep.
Foot's all
good.
healed up.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna get a brace for that foot.
Yep.
All right.
We're gonna get a brace for the foot. Get an extra one just in case I forget the first one.
Cool, man. I look forward to 2025 for you, man. I would love to see Zeke Latu Fighter of the Year, Zeke Latu Performance of the Year.
Yeah.
I want to see these things from you. Obviously, we need you healthy.
Yeah.
Like I said, man, you got the world in your hand, man. What are you gonna do with it?
I don't know yet.
It's a lot of pressure, huh?
That is a lot of pressure.
No, it ain't. And it's easy.
Oh yeah.
Just do what you're doing, man. Just do what you're doing. Like work out, fucking eat good, hit the treadmill.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Hit the treadmill.
Hey, shout out to
Hit the
Joe
treadmill.
Bish. Hey, no, I do. I shout out to Joe Bish, bro, on those Friday conditioning with the boxers. There's like MMA conditioning, but when you're doing just conditioning with the boxers, all they do is run, bro. Like literally, all they do is run stairs, run, and run some more. And so training with Joe Bish in those last two fights too, conditioning wise, has helped me a lot. And so. Don't worry, I'll be hitting the treadmill.
All right.
And I have no choice.
All
I got the treadmill. I got Joe Bish on Fridays. And so don't worry, brother. You're going to see a good Zeke Tongan Kong on January.
Well, hopefully we don't have to see you go deep waters. Hopefully this is a one and done.
No, it's going to be one and done. But if it goes further than that, I'll have the conditioning for it, bro. I promise. It's going to be a good one. Me and Zach talked about it too. He's just like, hey, he's coming to your state elevation. So you just got to pick when to press the gas and when to let go. That's it.
Do you feel the difference when you're in Park City?
Dude, yeah, bro. It's so crazy. Just going up just a couple, like 1,000 feet, you can still feel the difference. So I can only imagine when these guys are coming to Utah, it's just like they're already dying.
Yeah.
McFadder tried to call me back out.
Did he?
Yeah.
He wants to run it back?
He wants to run it back with me. I forgot to tell Zach that. He wants to run it back with me because he says, like, yeah, I need to do another fight camp, but I need to get ready for you guys' air because you won because I got tired. And I was like, bro, we can run it back, dude. I'm down. I was like, I'm down, brother.
I don't think it's worth it, to be honest with you. I feel like you did it.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't close. Like,
yeah, it was like he was catching with good shots. Like, dude, what are you talking about? He got me some good knees. It was a good fight.
But I don't feel like it was close enough to warrant a rematch.
Right.
I don't.
I agree.
You know? Like, I know you want to get Roundstone, you want to get that L, redeem that L.
Yeah.
Because you beat yourself.
Yeah, I let ego beat me again. Fuck.
No more ego. We're patient.
Yep.
We're patient, but we're gonna go for the knockout.
Yes, sir.
January 24th at the Masonic Temple. Doors open at 6 p.m. Fights start at 7. Come out early. Like I'm there DJing a whole hour before. I'm setting the mood.
Yep.
We're having a great time. Come on out. Did you get to tour the whole building?
Yeah, bro.
You did?
Yeah, it was actually pretty dope. I just felt like it's just creepy sometimes, bro.
Hell yeah. It's a dope venue.
Yeah.
But once you have to go to the restroom or something, then it's like, whoa, what's going on here?
I passed one of the rooms and it had like those KKK things.
Oh, I mean,
it's not the KKK. Oh, shit.
They had their traditional Masonic gowns.
Shoot, my bad. They all look alike. You see the pictures on the walls? They're all white.
Yeah.
But I seen that and I was like, nah, this is some crazy, creepy voodoo shit here.
It
I
was
like,
intense.
yeah, it was pretty cool though. Like, I ain't gonna lie, it's pretty cool. It's just I've never seen that before. So
I haven't had a chance to talk to Kent. I was actually gonna have him come on, but he's been sick. And I want to ask him what it was like fighting in there versus the Maverick Center. Obviously, it's more intimate. But I just feel like the production just got a lot better too.
Yeah.
Like with the lights, when they said red corner and it all goes red.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit,
I was
let's
like,
go.
damn.
Yeah.
That shit is hard. And like you can literally, I feel like the people are part of the fight.
Yep.
Like I feel like, I don't know, I think that's gonna hype me up.
Do you obviously I would think you would get nervous before a fight or get anxious with the fight being more intimate.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that plays a part of your performance?
Oh yeah, for sure.
More hype?
Yeah, more hype. More hype people give me, the crazier I get. So maybe this will be a good thing or a bad thing for me.
Nah, man, it's gonna be nothing but good things.
Hell yeah.
You've been playing online about your entrance song. Are we changing Rita?
Nah.
All right.
I'm just keeping the people like I'm just interacting with people, you know.
That's a part of your personality, man.
Yeah, I just like playing some stupid songs. I shouldn't say stupid songs that don't match my vibe.
Yeah,
that don't match me punching the bag. So give me a song for the next one, bro.
No, it's Rita. Oh, for the next
video.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta keep it real with Rita.
Some what's the Korean group? The BTS.
Dude, send it over. I'm gonna go to EOS later tonight.
Butter.
Oh, I got you. That's the one right there. I'm gonna tag you in it too.
I got you. That's
Hell
funny.
Yeah.
All right, Zeke, man, let's wrap this thing up.
Hell yeah.
Let's go through your sponsors. Oh, and what you've been saying this? What's the Hoka? What's Hoka?
Hoka means head up. Hoka means like 10 toes down, or it's go time right now.
Hoka.
It's like Hoka. It means just fight. Let's go. Let's get it on. So Hoka is like a big thing in the Tongan culture too. It's like the Hoka. It's like when you hear someone say that, it's like let's go, let's fight, let's go head up right now.
Damn. So if you ever hear that, just
it's like, whoa, dude.
What's the opposite of Hoka?
Hoka can mean itself too. The way you say it can also mean something bad, like sexually. So yeah.
So it's kind of like Oos in Samoan.
Yeah.
Oos, a brother.
Yeah.
But Oosi, something else.
Something else. So,
All right.
You're gonna get all the talkers out here laughing.
So I need something to combat Hoka.
Hoka.
Because I don't want a Hoka. I mean, unless I have to Hoka. But
Yeah.
I want something that was like, if you're like Hoka.
Yeah, let's do Hoka.
So I needed, what's my reply back? If I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, I was like, you're good, bro.
All right.
You're good.
So just,
You
I'm good.
You just clap, just clap it. Just go. Like, you want to just clap it up? That means like kava right
Kava,
there.
yep.
There it is.
I know Kava.
Professional.
Yeah,
He does
of
kava.
You know what's funny is that somebody was like, oh man, I seen you we had Kava at the Kava Lounge. I was like, I've never been to a Kava Lounge a day in my life. The only Kava I ever drink is with the Aunos in West Jordan.
West Jordan.
My homeboy Lau and his brother LJ.
Hell yeah.
We would always go into his basement, and that's where, I mean, when we would skip school, that's where we were at. Yeah, all the Cottonwood boys. Y'all know what's up.
Cottonwood?
Yeah. Seawood all day.
Oh, no.
07, we in the building.
07?
Yeah.
Yeah, we just
that was
around
a
the corner.
class.
07, 08.
That was man, like 05 to 07, 8. That like those I met some of the dopest people during that time.
I agree. Same here, bro. I think some of the, I agree.
But
Tony
now look at
now is 07.
Yep.
He was a year older than me. We went to West High together.
He just sponsored a family center at my son's school.
Really?
Yeah, like they put like a whole mural and it says Tony Fanel Foundation.
Oh yeah, they
Youth
do.
Center.
Yeah, they do. They have like this nonprofit thing going on too. So yeah, that's pretty dope.
Isn't his son playing golf now too?
Yeah.
Isn't his like a prodigy too?
Yeah, he's actually really good. I was like, wow, I should have gone to golf.
They always talk about like Utah. We haven't got nobody to come. No, you shouldn't. Not with those shoulders. You're right where you need to be.
I'm gonna be throwing the goddamn golf club, bro.
Yeah. Have you ever went to the driving range?
I tried it. I tried it with my boy Seth, and I hated every second, bro. Because I was trying my best. Like I wanted to be really good at it. Like I was trying to make it a competition. I just suck at it, bro.
Couldn't hit the ball, huh?
Couldn't hit the ball, and there's a bunch of holes in the golf course.
What about baseball? Have you tried baseball?
I love baseball more than golf.
Yeah.
Baseball's dope.
Me too.
Yeah.
You know what we should do? We should do like a kickball game with the gyms or with some of the close like MMA homies.
Yeah.
We'll do like a fun kickball game. Something
Dude.
outside of fighting.
Yeah.
Like an all-star game.
That'll be dope.
Like a fierce all-star weekend.
Oh, that would be dope.
That'll be fun, right?
That would be dope.
Have the barbecue. You know?
Dude. That would be dope. That's a good way to start the summer, too.
Especially for, like, months like this. Was it this month? We didn't have no fights this month. Yeah, we didn't have no fights in December. Like, do an activity where there's no fights for that month, you know?
Yeah, that would be dope, man. I think that's actually a great idea.
But getting people on board, getting people show up on time, you know, like that'd be tough. That'd be the hard part.
No, you just gotta say, hey, be there at 8. And then just expect 10. That's it.
What's the sponsor, Zeke? Who do you want to shout out?
Oh man, there's so much, bro. I'll right here, Tribal Fit. Thank you guys. Shout out to Tribal Fit. I got Water and Wellness. Have you been to Water and Wellness yet?
I just found out where they were because I was driving by the Old Fat Cats, and the Old Fat Cats isn't there.
Yeah, they're right next to them.
And I was like, oh shit, that's where they are.
Yeah, bro, dude.
I need to go in there.
That water is going to change your life. I promise you. I know it sounds. You probably see a lot of the fighters with it, but you can just taste it and you feel better, bro.
Do you have a certain mix? Do you have like the Zeke Latu mix?
No.
Alkaline, 30%,
just alkaline.
something?
I just tell them the regular fighter one, and they'll just get us the alkaline or the Kagan one. Oxygenated water, mineral water.
Is that good?
I think it tastes good.
I hate spring water. Like Arrowhead.
Oh, that one hurts my tongue.
That's something wrong with you. I don't know if water should be hurting your tongue. You better go get checked out.
Oh yeah, shoot, she never said that.
Okay, so Tribal Fit, Water and Wellness.
Got Glow Pop. Big shout out to Glow Pop.
Shout out to Glow Pop.
They came in clutch for this sponsorship for me, and so shout out to damn, there's so many, bro. All my sponsors.
Wasn't there a meat company or something?
No,
Used to be?
my last,
okay.
It used to be. That was pretty cool too.
Bird something too? Oh no, not this one.
Bidbird.
Yeah.
Bidbird. Shout out to them. Culturally Rooted. Have you ever talked to those boys? Bro, that would be dope to have you on there.
What's Culturally Rooted?
They're another podcast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are they local?
Yeah, they're local.
Oh, okay.
And so they're pretty dope. Damn.
You started naming people. Now you got to name them all now.
I know, bro.
If not, they're going to be roasting you in the comments.
They're going to be like, send my money back.
Yeah.
See, in the fights, I always tell someone has the shirt. I was like, what's my sponsors? Can you turn around? So.
Well, prepare next time. Write them all down.
I know.
Have them on your phone. Text it to yourself.
I have it. Hold on. Hold on. I got the pictures.
He's a pro fighter, a rookie interviewer.
Damn. Don't do me like that, brother.
While he pulls that up, make sure you go
Rockwell.
Hold on.
Shit, my bad.
We got to give Rockwell a chance. Hold on. We'll go back to Rockwell.
Yep.
While he pulls up all the sponsors, January 24th at the Masonic Temple, downtown Salt Lake City, Fierce Fighting Championship 37. Zeke's, he's on the co-main event, so make sure you get there. Get a seat. There's not a bad seat in the house, so make sure you go on to fiercefightingchampionship.com, click on buy tickets, and then click on Zeke's face. You'll see his big mug up there. It gives him credit to say, hey, look, I'm bringing supporters, so make sure you go buy a ticket. And if you can't make it in, maybe you're out of state, maybe you got support outside of the Utah, you can go on to fiercefightingchampionship.com, and you can buy the pay-per-view and watch it on YouTube as well.
Yes, sir.
Sponsors, you said Rockwell.
We got Rockwell. We got Polly Bidbird. We got Centro de Salud y Latino.
What is that?
Can you say it?
Was that Spanish?
Yeah.
Centro de Salud. You know what's funny is that right after this, I'm doing a segment called No Hablo Dre Español where I learn Spanish. Maybe you should hang out. But yeah, shout out to them.
Shout out to them. Every fight, I always have a problem with that one.
I can't wait until you win and you have to say it again.
Oh, hell no. I'm
You're just
going to look right at you.
He don't know it.
Come on, man. I got Monga Ikale, Gava. It's a Gava company. I got Culturally Rooted. And I got Bamos Grill. They're a Polynesian restaurant in Eagle Mountain.
Oh, I seen that. I seen you post
the one I posted.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fire food, huh?
Oh,
it seems like he only he does specialty plates. Like there's not a set menu, or he does specialty items.
There's a set menu, but he also does like random specialty like stuff. He was like, "Hey, try this out," and like if he knows you, he'll be like, "Hey, try this."
Try this.
Like, oh shoot, there goes 20 pounds.
Yeah.
I got Bull Media from Hawaii, Coast to Coast from Cali. They're a clothing company. I will probably just send me your size, bro. I'll get you some stuff. And I got Black Sheep Clothing or Black Sheep Mafia, the guys that's making my walkout shirts. And I have Gava High Clothing. They're a poly-owned clothing company here in Utah. And I have Jump for Autism. Big shout out to those guys too.
What's Jump for Autism? What is that?
It's my boy Pipa. He's like a big advocate, or I don't know. I think he's the owner or something for it, but he does a lot of stuff for parents that take care of kids with special needs.
Oh, dope.
So he tries to help the parents out and then also the kids out, and stuff like that. So,
well, that's the rundown of all the sponsors.
Yep.
We're gonna be good next time.
We're gonna be better next time. I'll be better next time.
Except for the Spanish.
Yeah. No. Heck no. I'm gonna get better at that one too. Watch. I'm gonna be speaking Spanish next time.
I'm gonna have my send me the photo of it. I'm gonna have my boy pronounce it, and then I'll just send it to you. You can just keep on saying it.
Okay.
And then you'll learn it, and it'll be good.
Oh, yep.
And they'll be like, this dude's bilingual.
She don't like that I like to learn Spanish.
Why?
Nah, never mind. We get into that later, bro.
Because of the Latinas or what? No Latina fans? No Puerto Ricans? Oh, you're Boricua? What are you?
What are you?
You're black?
Oh.
All right, Zeke, man. What's your social media? Where can people follow you?
You can find me as Zeke, the Tongan Kong on Instagram. Yeah, that's it.
Go follow Zeke. Be a part of his journey, man. 2025 is going to be bright. But 2025 starts January 24th. Again, fiercefightingchampionship.com. That's Fierce Fighting Championship 37. Get your tickets. Click on his mug. Help support Utah MMA and be a part of his journey. If you want to help support this channel, help support this podcast monetarily, go on to allrock.com. That's ALLRAWK.com. Buy a t-shirt, buy a hoodie. I'm on a weight loss journey. By the time of this comes out, I've already met my first goal. We're moving on to the second goal into 2025. We got 6 months. Man, might lose 100 pounds in 6 months. We will do it. Matter of fact, we're going to do it. We're going to do it together. Help support this channel without spending any money. Like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend about an amazing fighter named Zeke Latu, and they got to hear his story. Allrock.com. And follow me on Instagram at Dre Rawka. That's DRERAWKA. And shout out to my man Waldo. If you need photos taken, hit up Waldo's World on Facebook and Instagram. Y'all have the day you deserve. Protect your light. Let's end it with the... Was it Hoka? Hoka! There you go. We out. Peace. I haven't got any Zeke Latu merch yet.
Bro, I haven't really started doing it until my boy, he started that black labeling thing. Black Sheep labeling.
Is that his own printing company?
Yeah, that's like his own. He's the one that made my last fight walkout shirt.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was that the one with the Tongan flag on it? Is that the one you had the hoodie?
Yeah. Oh, wait.
Or was it the one with the gorilla?
The gorilla.
Yeah,
the gorilla in the front. Well, Hawkeye in the front. Yeah.
It came out badass.
Yeah, bro. He's the one that made that.
He designed it and everything?
Everything, bro. And I was like, all right, I think I'm going to run it with this. So, I like it.
It's a good look.
Hell yeah.